get back into school and get back into the swing of things for sure.
And then you have your first matchup next week, February 5th, right? The weekend of February 5th. And it's actually not a home series. We're actually be in Tyler, Texas, the beautiful land of Tyler, Texas. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. I think everybody is. I mean, losing our season last year, it's just – I think everybody's just ready to go. It's going to be exciting. Haven't played in nearly a calendar year, so.
Yeah. I always keep telling people that one of the things that I see out at practice is that you guys are hungry. And I don't know if that's the right term, but I just feel like even no matter who we're matched up against, we're going to be so excited to play and to compete. And I think you can really tell in practice and just kind of the work ethic of you guys. So I think the guys are hungry. Would you agree?
I'd say so, yeah. I think on this team, a lot of people just, love the game. So, I mean, it's just, getting something that you love taken away from you, it kind of sucks. So I think there's a lot of passion, like you said, a lot of hunger for this year. So it's going to be exciting for sure. What
are you looking forward to this season in terms of, I know obviously playing, but I mean, is there anything in particular that you've missed? I know that we're going to have to be cautious, and I think we're still at 50% capacity in our stadium and stuff like that. But in terms of the baseball environment, is there something that you're looking forward to?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, like you said, playing obviously, but just being around the guys, in that setting, having fans around, having just kind of the community come around is kind of it's big for us. It's very exciting for us, and something that we haven't had in a while. So I know we're all looking forward to it, myself and everybody including. So it's going to be exciting for sure. Is
there a team that you are anticipating? Is Tyler that team that in terms of you don't know what to expect, but you kind of know they're going to be good? And what are your thoughts in terms of the lineup this season? Is there a team that's kind of this dark horse that you're kind of anticipating?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think every team is – Tyler, we know, is going to be pretty good. It's kind of tough to tell. We didn't play a lot of teams last year, so we'll have to see. It's kind of obviously every year is different, and, it's been a while since we've seen anybody. So, we expect everybody to be pretty good, so we got to bring it every day for sure.
People have had a lot of time to work on their craft. That's for sure. Yeah, and that's one of those things that about baseball that I've learned coming into the kind of the game late is whoever the best team is, whoever's number one, which we are. It doesn't matter on a weekend. I mean, during that weekend, that number one team can be dead last in terms of playing and competing, and so I think you guys get that.
Yeah.
So it's like these polls are great. I mean, they make you feel good, but we all kind of know, even the fans know that you're only as good as that first match, the next match, and so on and so forth.
Exactly.
So it's good. Well, in terms of as we're still waiting on Kevin Brooks, hope he didn't get a ticket, but. We maybe he forgot the secret entrance, but we are excited to be back on campus. That's for sure. Back in the classroom.
And classes for you gone?
Classes are great. They're at 50%, and so. But it's good to be back in person again. We got through the fall, getting through the spring will be. I think we'll be fine. And I'm excited, and I'm excited to get on the road and see some baseball. Oh, look who it is!
Hello.
Made it through mall security. They do some really serious work out there, but Kevin Brooks is joining us finally.
Sorry, what I missed? I said I was on my way. I told you I could have issues today.
He did, but it wasn't mall security issues. It's fine.
I got through.
I
made good time.
You did make great time.
I don't know where my watch is.
We sang a couple duets and had a couple numbers. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure y'all probably already discussed it. I'm sure it led off the show. Fans, hello.
We have the fans in here, y'all.
I tell you what, it's just
they storm the mall just for this hour.
As soon as the gates open.
Yes, they're waiting. It's like Shea Stadium. I always say that.
Well,
Beatles.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I forgot people died at that one.
Shea Stadium.
The Who.
Oh, the Who. Yeah.
The Who in Cincinnati in like 77, 76.
Rest in peace.
Remember that?
Yeah,
that was a bad deal. Anyway, huge day today. Huge.
Okay, you got to tell us. I mean,
Hall of Fame.
Okay, yeah. Tell us.
Did you already
about that.
discuss this?
No, we didn't. We were talking about just the season and stuff, but tell us about the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame inductions today, or not inductions, announcing who made it. So
do you have? I mean, there are ballots, right?
Yes.
So,
I don't get to vote.
So
baseball writers.
Okay, that's who gets to vote.
Baseball Writers of America, and it's a pretty stiff. I mean, I think you have to get 75% of the vote.
Yeah.
So it's pretty stiff, but there are a couple people that are running out. There's lots of big names.
Yeah.
Last year Jeter and who went in with Jeter?
Larry Walker.
And yes, Larry Walker, Rockies guy.
Yeah.
Canadian also, by the way.
Nice.
So shout out to our friends.
Are there
up north.
leaks in terms of who we think they'll announce? Or?
Well, there are several. I don't know if there are any locks. I think most of the people really are quite controversial. You've got, the Barry Bonds and the Roger Clemens that have been on the ballot for several years. That A-Rod, Kurt Schilling is not controversial as far as his baseball playing. Like he's never been accused of PED use, but people don't like his words.
His words.
And which again, I don't think any of that has anything to do with it.
You
So
feel like
I would
playing.
be a big Schilling supporter as far as baseball wise, which it's the Baseball Hall of Fame, not the Good Guy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But anyway, because
Start
there are
a Good Guy Hall of
lots
Fame.
there are lots of not good dudes.
Yeah, for sure. Probably in
there.
all sports that
make
get honors.
So anyway, but it'll be interesting. Who you think, Jordan?
I got to give love to Todd Hilton. I think Todd needs to get on.
No, Todd Helton was a above average first baseman. He just liked him because he played for the
He's
Rockies.
the face of the franchise. Face of a franchise.
Don't you have to
Played
do
17
something?
years.
What a huge
Well,
compliment.
being longevity is good. However, Jordan Williams,
I would be ashamed, and the Rockies fans would be ashamed if I didn't give him a shout out today.
well, you
I had
can
to.
give him a shout out, but that's like me saying, man, Rusty Greer should be in the Hall of Fame because
I just
he's a
disagree with that.
Rangers.
I disagree with that comment.
Tom Grieve, very solid players, just like Todd Helton. I love Todd Helton.
No, I
Big
don't,
Todd Helton
I don't have
fan.
all the stats on the top of my head, but
Was he an elite first baseman? Really, like was he one of the top two in the game at any point in his career?
okay. Well,
I would say
I was pretty
no.
young in his prime, but
See, I wasn't.
yeah, no. I was saying that, but when they made that run,
Yeah, I
2000,
know. I love
the
it.
late
Yeah, I know.
2000s.
He was
up there.
an all-star,
Yeah.
But was he the best? See, to me, the Hall of Fame is like the best of the best of the best.
I'm gonna keep the Hall small kind of guy.
Me too. I am too. The elite of the elite.
So it kind of sounds like, in the music world, it's like the Grammys. You have these ballots that go out, and at the end of when they announce the winners and the nominees, you think everybody sucks, and who I thought should have gotten it didn't get it.
Oh,
and
let me
argue those kinds of things.
digress or transfer.
Yeah,
Transition to the Rock and Roll Hall of
my
Fame.
lenses. Oh, I know.
Is like there are lots of people that are really big name bands. I'm like, yeah, they should be in there.
But you probably
then
argue that some of them aren't rock and roll.
I would argue a
But
lot
I don't
of
think
them
that's
aren't
really.
rock and roll.
But so rock and roll is viewed as the umbrella, and this is at least my take on it. Is it's an umbrella, and so within that umbrella of rock and roll, there are lots of genres.
all genres of music.
Then you had musicians like Aerosmith and Run DMC who fused
Right.
rap and rock and roll. So Southern
Linkin
rock,
Park and Jay-Z.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff that. So yeah, I think we're always quick to criticize that, but I always think, man, think about after however many years, 100 years of music or whatever, how many people we've not
Been
inducted.
in,
So,
right.
and it's the same with Hall of Fame. I'm
Right.
sure you think of all these kind of these people that we've just forgotten about, and then you listen to them down the road, and you're like, oh man, forgot about that impact. Everybody knows Elvis, Chuck Berry.
He was a
but-
hero to most.
Yeah, but like Lonnie Johnson, you probably don't know that name, but he was a famous piano player that pretty much set the standard. But baseball's the same way. You probably think, oh man, set the standard for home runs or for whatever. And,
Right.
Not most common folks don't really bite into that yet.
Right.
So, anyway, controversial. Our ratings are going up though as we talk.
Are they?
so.
Well, that's good. So, Motley Crue, who I don't
Hair
like
band,
Motley
right?
Crue.
Hair band. Would you agree?
Rock and roll
hair
band.
band.
I would. Yeah, they were in the hair band era.
Give me what was their big hit?
Were they really?
Girls-
Which one?
Girls.
Yeah, see, that's when they sold out to me. That was Dr. Feelgood era.
Dr. Feelgood's a good song though.
Yeah, but
song.
once that album came out, that's when I think their pre-stuff, like Live Wire and anyway.
I'm a big Def Leppard guy,
Home
though.
Sweet Home, which of course is my favorite song, which
Play
I've
at
been
his funeral.
encouraging you to play in your concerts for years, and then one time you actually even promised me you were playing it,
So
and you lied.
It's actually the new thing is that when Kevin passes away, I know that's grim, right? To talk about someone passing
Well,
away.
when
but
I die,
when
let's
he
go ahead.
dies.
This needs to be public
we need
knowledge.
public
First
knowledge
of
for sure.
all,
Take note,
if
Jordan.
for some reason we have a game or practice, dadgum, you better play the game.
Yes.
Life goes on.
We're not going to cancel from your death.
that would be stupid.
Yeah.
We don't cancel things because somebody died or something bad happened. That's sort of a big deal.
Yeah.
You go on. But
like
on the other hand, I would like a 3-month mourning period.
3 months of mourning.
Where everybody's just sort of sad and goes.
But you have to spell it correctly.
But you go on.
Because otherwise we're going to have breakfast for 3 months. 3 months of mourning.
Nah, I get it.
Thank you.
You are instead of OR.
But yeah, I mean,
Anyway,
and
those are the things
so
I want.
Home Sweet Home will play kind of like when we raise the flag in the morning. Home Sweet Home.
I don't know if really it should be played at my funeral. I don't know if that's an appropriate song.
Home Sweet Home. I'm on my way. Home Sweet Home.
It's a celebration, yes.
Well,
I would like it to be a celebration.
well, this is.
I don't know what songs. I'm going to get a playlist.
We'll have a playlist.
I'll put a playlist together for
the Kevin Brooks RIP playlist.
Yeah, that'd be good. So anyway, those things. I do want to make sure I go on record that we daggum play.
The show
'cause
must
that's
go
what
on.
we teach our dudes.
Same. If I have
go on.
If I have a show and I fall over and I'm the lead singer, someone else just step right up there.
That's what you should do.
Get up there and sing.
Anyway, that's
right.
my opinion, I guess.
Sounds good.
Onward and upward. So we got, like I say, the Hall of Fame. And actually, too, let's go just a real quick announcement for those that don't know. ASU Hall of Fame, which named their inductees for the class this year. I don't believe they're going to be able. I think they're doing a virtual
It's
thing.
athletics, right?
Athletics.
Okay.
But Clay Calfee,
Okay.
who was a member of our original baseball team,
The inaugural.
in 2005.
Yeah.
And then I think he was at the time he was the highest drafted player. Went with the 12th round to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Was All-American, Gold Glove recipient. Played on our World Series team.
Nice.
Just awesome guy. And
Where's he now?
He is in Burnett. He was in Oklahoma for a while, and he's in Burnett. It has a car parts store.
Nice.
So, but just an awesome dude, hard worker, and sort of set the standard, so to speak, for those that followed. So, big shout out to him.
When
And
is
his
that
wife's-
ceremony?
When is the?
I mean, it's probably virtual. I'm
I
assuming,
don't know. I've not
but it's
been informed.
this spring, though.
I don't know.
Okay.
TBA.
TBA. We'll let
and
you know.
hopefully they can maybe, like Baseball Hall of Fame, like Jeter, they're delayed the ceremony till they have the next one. So hopefully this summer for
Yeah.
Major League Baseball, and Larry Walker will hopefully be able to go in person and get their accolades. Because I think that, that's a special deal for all those that are so honored, and to not be able to get the full experience, I think stinks. So hopefully they'll be able to do that in the future.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know the results. I'm not on that committee.
You don't decide,
But hopefully we'll get some more guys inducted. We only have 2, I think. So,
Really?
Yeah. Which we've done pretty good. We got
good
a lot,
dozen
of,
of-
guys- a lot of deserving dudes.
for sure.
So hopefully that happens. So how classes? First day back yesterday
Yes, it was. It was.
for you and Manny.
Yeah. We were talking about that when you showed up. I mean, it's good. It's good to be back, I think, right?
Yeah, get back into the whole swing of things. Seeing people on campus again is always good. So
Yeah.
So we're about 10 days, 12 days. I haven't counted exactly how many days
To Tyler. Yeah.
till we open up. But so what are your thoughts on the upcoming season, Jordan? How things looking?
I think things are looking well. I mean, I think everyone's just, I was saying this earlier, excited to get going again. I mean, like getting something taken away that we all love for about almost a year, kind of sucked. So I think we're all just excited to get back out there and just have fun again and compete again. So it'll be fun.
Good.
Sure.
Now, so what are you looking at that opening series? We'll start breaking it down. We'll really have an in-depth breakdown next week.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's a whole.
What do you know about Tyler?
What I know, I don't know a whole lot. I know they have a pretty good staff. I mean, they're a pretty talented team, so it's gonna be good. I've heard they're,
But not as good as our staff, that's for sure.
but I heard their facilities are nice. So it'd be cool to go play at a nice place. So it'd be fun.
Good.
It'd be interesting.
East Texas.
East Texas.
You spent much time in East Texas?
Almost zero, close
See?
to zero.
See, that's my lineage.
It is your lineage. You couldn't tell by his accent, but
see, but I didn't grow up in East Texas.
But it sounds like you did.
But that's
good. I mean,
that's where all my family's from.
I've been trying to make a list of restaurants, places to eat there, and Parker Bramlett has failed me on that. So I need some good barbecue and when I'm up there. So
see, it's been a while, you know. I spent most of my time in Mineola, but we'd head to town.
Yeah.
And when you head to town, it's like
head to town.
You'd head over to Tyler and eat there. There's a Mexican food restaurant there that was really good
called Taco Bell.
It might have been Taco Casa.
Taco Casa. I've heard of this infamous Taco Casa. There's one in like Big Spring.
I love their hot sauce there.
Apparently, it's worth the drive to Big Spring, so maybe it'll be worth it.
I'm a big Taco Casa fan.
Have you had Taco Casa?
No, I've seen them though. Like whenever we travel around the conference, I see them. And
for those not bilingual, that means Taco House. Those at home, the viewers.
Yes.
We're getting
also,
comments.
by the way, at my memorial service, I want the sign language guy, like the governor and the mayor.
Yes.
Can we rent one of those?
Does the mayor do that here?
Some mayors do. I think you have to be a population over 1 million.
Is that what it is? Is that really the threshold?
I think that is the number.
1 million, you must have a sign interpreter. Okay.
Yes. I wish I could do sign language.
Yeah.
You know our old trainer Stephanie.
She did that.
She's very good, very adept at that. She's getting married this summer.
Nice.
Congratulations, Steph. Big shout out.
Congratulations.
So. I'm really happy for you, but let us know where the reception is. We'll crash it.
What's that?
The reception.
The reception?
Wedding Crasher style.
That's
not maybe style, but
that's an outstanding movie.
Whatever the let's let it know. We'll have steak or ribs if that's an option.
Yes.
How long of a drive is it to Tyler? 6?
About 5. I'm gonna say 5.
I haven't. That's a long drive, Kevin.
5
snacks.
That's every weekend.
Yeah.
For us, I mean, which is great because we're right in the middle. Think about all those other people.
Kingsville's about 8. That long. Oklahoma's about the same distance.
Yep. Eastern.
5 or 6. Eastern's actually closer than Canyon,
which is crazy.
By about 5 minutes.
So the closest is Lubbock, then, right?
Well, Permian Basin.
Oh yeah,
UTPB would be the closest, but San Antonio's 3, Austin's a little over 3.
I'm excited because I remember making the UTPB trip, and they have a really good Pizza Hut. So I walked from their campus.
And where?
To the Pizza Hut at UTPB.
They have a good Pizza Hut?
Yeah. And I got attacked by ducks.
The ducks there, my wife almost lost a limb.
Yeah, they are very hateful, those ducks.
They are. They're some mean
Is that
dudes.
their mascot, UTPB ducks?
They're the Falcons.
The Falcons.
A different type of fowl.
Nice.
Isn't right?
You could probably stuff it and eat it, yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I take my dogs for a walk, there is a stork-looking object. It's not a stork.
It's a blue heron.
Blue herring. It's always
heron,
there. Yeah. And it mocks my dogs.
Yeah.
Mocks them.
They're bullies.
They'll fly over them, be like, hey, you can't get up here. And then my dogs, they don't like that. So they run, around and try to chase him, but they don't catch
But also your dogs chase people, don't they?
Well, unfortunately, there was an incident the other day.
There's usually incidents.
It attacked a paralyzed dog.
Well, that's not cool.
That was not good. And, we got Oscar, the new one, the Pound Puppy.
Pound Puppy.
And as you know, you've met Pound Puppy. You spent some quality time with Pound Puppy. And he's very proper, when he sits at the dinner table.
Yes.
He puts his paws up, but he generally is dressed for dinner.
Yes.
And wears a tie.
Yes.
But when he doesn't have the tie on, then he's crazy wild guy, Oscar. And so we went walking without our tie.
Billy Idol of dogs.
Yeah, and anyway, so hopefully I don't get in trouble, but I'd let him off his leash because we were letting him play in the big open area, and this dog had snuck in unbeknownst to me, and Oscar was like, "Ooh, I'll go play with him." And unfortunately, poor guy, he had the little wheels on him.
Yeah.
It was okay. The owner was very understanding.
I did join Chewy.com. I'm really excited about it.
That's where you can get dog food and stuff, right?
Yeah. So like I get dog food and treats at my doorstep. And I asked some friends online about it, and I got, everybody, probably 99% of them said it's fantastic. But I'm used to buying my dog about a 15-pound bag of dog food. which lasts about a month.
Okay.
But I ordered a 30-pound, so it's
should last 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, I think. But Franklin he's weird. He eats if it's an option. So I just can't leave food there.
You can't leave it out. You have to put it down, you'll eat, you measure.
And then Grandma and Grandpa will feed him, and it's one of those things that he's starting to get a little big.
Yeah.
Quarantine diet.
I talked to Brad Mathowitz yesterday, which one thing
he told me that.
Put on your calendars. Last year we had 2 seniors that did not return this year, and so they didn't get a senior day. They didn't get any of those things. So right now the plan is on our opening weekend on that Saturday to honor Brad and J-Bar and
nice.
Before the first game of the doubleheader. That way they can be huge parts of our program, and they've been here forever, which is one of the big reasons.
J-Bar's older than I. Actually, they both are older than me.
This would have been like their 7th year in college, and so they'd sort of done what they needed to do, and time to move on to bigger and better things. So, but anyway, Leo's on a weight loss program. Brad's dog.
Really?
Leo's like as big as a horse.
Well, Leo, a year in, he was a Labrador. He is a Labrador, was a Labrador. He had transitioned.
He's a Labrador?
He's a lab and weighed like 90 pounds a year in.
Yeah, but he's huge. I thought
his paws were the size of my face.
He's just a Labrador, nothing mixed in there.
I have no idea.
He looked like one of those. What are those dogs that are bred to kill the lions?
I had no idea.
I don't know.
Maltese or whatever. Grand Maltese. Is that a real dog?
Maltese were like pterodactyls.
I don't know. Grand. It starts with an M.
I don't know my breeds, man. I don't.
So.
Okay, but no, I'm pretty sure he's lab. He's all lab.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's been on a diet plan. They've achieved their goal.
Like puppy Weight Watchers.
Yeah, he's been monitoring his diet, his amounts, getting exercise, all that fun stuff. See, that's like LG, which is probably the greatest dog ever. My dog.
LG.
One of my dogs. But he doesn't do a whole lot. But he likes to eat. His only exercise is walk, and he eat all the time and never gains weight.
Yeah.
I don't know how. And he's sort of getting old.
I look at a taco and I put on about 10 pounds. So, yeah. Christy Foster, Coach Adam Foster's wife, said, yes, Taco Casa is my favorite. I'm assuming that's what TC stands for, but then she
Taco
said
Cabana.
Maybe it's Taco Cabana, but I'm pretty sure it's Taco Casa. She goes, it's the key symbol to my heart symbol. So the key to my heart.
Yeah.
So I guess Christy must be one of those people that drives to Big Spring.
They have 2 good dogs.
Taco Casa. Who do they do?
The Fosters. They have Baylor.
Yes.
Which is sort of a smaller version of Oscar, the pound puppy, and then Princess, which is, I'm going to get you to guess, what kind of dog do you think Princess is?
Princess is probably Chihuahua.
She is a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yes.
I figured it was a small puppy.
Yes.
And my secret is that I probably knew that they had, because what is Baylor?
Baylor is pound puppy dog.
Pound puppy. So a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah.
Like a Shih Tzu.
Okay. What is do they still have the Humane Society in the mall, Jeff?
I think so.
Yeah. You could adopt cats here.
You could.
I don't think you could do dogs, but you could adopt cats.
You can do dogs.
Not here, though.
Yeah.
Not in the mall.
They have dogs.
Maybe they have dog days.
They have dogs
They typically
there.
don't keep the dog. Maybe they're in the back.
You got to go in the back in the storage. They used to have dogs there because I'd go in there and look at them.
Well,
in the window, they had cats.
From the window to the wall?
In the store, they had dogs at one point.
Okay, well,
because
I'm making up stuff, I guess.
Maybe not. I mean, I haven't been down there in a while.
Maybe the mall has a policy.
It's by the Chick-fil-A, so I know I'd walk by there all the time. At the Chick-fil-A. Big fan of Chick-fil-A. Today, free drink if you're in the text club.
The
Kents. I got that on my way to work this morning.
The Chick-fil-A text club?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Are you not in that?
I'm not.
You're crazy.
I worked at Chick-fil-A. So
my daughter worked at Chick-fil-A.
I've had all the Chick-fil-A I need for life, probably.
That is
I'm probably like the one guy
insane.
that doesn't love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
I'll eat a nugget. Their brownies are good. Their chicken salad was good, but they got rid of it. Shame on you, Chick-fil-A. It was the best thing you had.
So,
Well, are we doing 4 words, or are we going to do guess what Kevin is smacking today?
no,
I think that game would be a hit, but
I'm not eating. And I've been trying to work on my nose breathing since the last episode.
Yeah, we did talk about nose breathing versus mouth breathing last time.
What are you? You nose breather or mouth breather?
I'd say nose. I'm a nose breather.
You're a nose breather?
Yeah.
I've come
because you're civilized.
Doing my
Yeah.
research out in the field. It seems about 2/3 of the population are nose breathers, and about 1/3 are mouth breathers.
You're being awfully generous to the mouth breathers. I don't think it's 1/3.
I'm based upon my out in the field research so far. Yeah. I don't have enough for scientific publishing.
That's right up there with, do you use napkins or your pants? You know what I mean? Like, it's, we're civilized
and
society.
Also too, I think maybe the mouth breathers are sort of discriminated against, obviously. That they're probably afraid to say that they're mouth breathers. So they're probably that silent minority out there that we don't even know is mouth breathing.
Use a rubber band if you're one of my students. I don't allow mouth breathers in my class.
You do not.
Use a rubber band if you have to keep your trap shut, but that's what we need to do. It's respect. Especially in the age of COVID, we gotta keep our mouth shut.
So you're more. I thought COVID came from your nose.
It comes from everything, ears, everything. I think we're running out of time. We've got 2 minutes.
It's time for 4 words.
Yeah.
Now, Jordan, you've been on. You've had 4 words before. What? How'd you do on the last one? I don't remember your grade. I'm sure
you've been on a couple times.
It's in the grade book.
I've done a few in my day. I would say I'm like hit or miss. One time I got like an A+. Another time, no, I don't get. Okay. I usually get like.
Did you make a B or a
C?
C? Okay.
C.
We got to do better than that.
Yeah.
It all depends on.
You need to be equivalent to your classroom GPA, which of course is very high. So
can't say it though.
I can't say it. That would be a HIPAA violation.
FERPA.
FERPA violation.
FERPA violation.
Some type of violation.
Yeah. So we do 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Do you want a hard one? We're gonna make it hard.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
My expectations for you are quite high. Do you want me to go first or Manny on the words? We're gonna give you 2 each.
Y'all give me
2 each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Whoever wants to go.
Tag team back again.
Okay.
I like their new commercial.
All right. How about Jeep, green bean?
You say green bean?
1 word.
But use it as 1 word, I guess.
One word,
I mean,
not
it is
2
2
words.
but Jeep, green bean.
Can I pluralize words?
You can't.
No.
Okay.
Ooh, no S-in, no ED-in, no none of that.
Jeep,
green and green bee. Flourish and dynamic.
Is it flourish?
Flourish. Flourish.
Flourish. Not. We
like
need a
I
translator.
pronounced it.
Flourish. Like flourish. Like the
Not
country.
florist. As in flowers. Flourish.
Flourish. We all flourished with.
Flourish.
I don't know what he's saying. We need a caller to help us. What is he saying? What language is it?
Do you got the words?
Do you have the words?
I've heard like 5 words from one, so I don't know what's the 4th one?
Flourish and dynamic.
Dynamic, green bean and Jeep.
Yep.
Oh man.
I saw Manny in his flourish dynamic Jeep while eating a green bean.
First of all, you didn't pronounce the word flourish right.
I don't know how to pronounce what you're
That's going to
saying.
be a big time minus.
There's 7 different times y'all announced it.
I'm actually going to give him like.
I'll give you a B.
I'm going to give you an A
You
minus.
can't have a flourish
because
and dynamic.
your 4 word options, you really only
What was I
had.
supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
His words weren't clear, so actually,
My words were clear.
I gave you an A minus.
I just want to take it to the dean, and I challenge this.
I rarely give A's, Jordan, but you got an A minus.
What?
This is
flourish. Like you did a dance with a little flourish.
No, I thought that was like almost like a adjective to something.
It is.
I don't-
The flourish. I put a
flourish.
little whatever at the end. A shimmy.
Where is the can of food? Is it on the? Well, it's on the. On the flourish.
See, and you could use it that way too. Is the
So
location.
it's not quite on the
because
floor, but it
it's
could be on a
not
rug.
on the floor.
It's flourish.
I don't think
It's by the. It's a flourish.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think that's a word.
I don't think it is. Next week we're gonna come back with a dictionary and look these things up. I'm so sorry, Jordan.
This game we got to keep each other accountable.
Very
in this game.
controversial this week.
So, well, thanks to Jordan. Sorry I was late. but I know it went great. I can't wait. I'm sure the ratings were much higher till I got here, and then they probably plummeted. Hey, we're about 10, 12 days away. Ram fans, opening day, February 5th in Tyler, Texas. And the Rams are ranked number 1 in the country, too. I don't know if y'all mentioned that. But anyway, so plan on February 12th, opening day, Foster Field, 4 o'clock. If you need a note to get off work or school, we'll be able to get you one of those. See you next week at 11. Have a great week.